The wheel has spoken. This is the first pair of bottoms that I'm going to show you how to make. Simple side tie bottoms, so let's get started. Also, of course, hi, I'm Emily Stuebing. Welcome to my channel. Yes, I am wearing a Harry Potter crew neck and proud to be. I found this at Goodwill also, so I don't know who was crazy enough to let go of this baby, but you better believe I'm never going to. So now that I got my Harry Potter crew neck, I got my German mug from my village. I don't know if you can see what it says, but 10 points to whoever can figure out what this pun means. It says, Ich bin ein Obergrenzbecher. If you can get that, comment below. I want to know if somebody can figure it out. Anyway, yeah, let's get to these bottoms. They're going to be super easy to make. They take like half an hour at most from start to finish. Also, I just wanted to say I really appreciate you clicking on this video and checking it out. It does mean a lot to me, and if you like it or find it at all helpful, I would really appreciate if you could help me out too and like this video or subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Also, I'm going to show you, like once I show you the tutorial, I'm going to show you a bunch of swimsuits that I've made using that style. I don't know if you can see this pile, but this is what we have to go through. And I want you guys not only to see what the bottom can look like in lots of different ways, but also before you just like skip that part, flip through each of them really fast and tell me which ones you like best, because I already have tutorials for some of them, but not all of them. And I'd love to know what else you want me to make a tutorial for next. Alright, let's get started.
Alright, so let's start with the materials you need. You'll need lining fabric and regular fabric. For the bottoms alone, you need half a yard or less of fabric, definitely less, but I would start with half a yard, and then you just use existing clothes to cut out a pattern. I just use whatever bikinis or underwear that I already have that I like the fit of, and use those to trace out the bottoms, but I leave myself a little bit of extra room so I can kind of fit them as I go. Then you'll cut out 4 straps, which obviously you will use for the side ties. Now to make your straps, you just fold it over lengthwise, keeping right sides together, and pin along there, and then sew with a 5/8 inch seam allowance. Make sure to use a zigzag stitch if you're using a regular sewing machine. After that, you're just going to cut off your excess fabric, and then use a loop turner or a bobby pin to turn everything right side out until you've done so with all 4 straps. Now put your front and back pieces together, both for your regular fabric and your lining fabric, and then you'll just sew the bottom edge of those to get started. You can just do a straight stitch for that. Make sure to leave a 1-inch opening in the lining fabric, because that's where you're going to pull these through at the end. Then sandwich your straps in between the 4 edges and make sure that you put them inside of it and pin all of the edges and sew everything in place. Once you're done with that, you're already almost done. This time I forgot to leave an opening, so that's fine if that happens to you too. You can just seam rip an opening and then pull everything right side out. When you're done with that, you're pretty much done with your bottoms. All you have to do is tie the sides, and you can close off the bottoms like that little hole sewing by hand, but you can also just leave it open if you don't want to bother with it. And that's all there is to it.
Hi, Scout. He's gonna join us, I guess. If you're gonna, like, sit pretty, sit for the camera. Oh, good boy. I don't know if you can see him, but yes, so that is how, okay, bye. So yes, that is the first pair of bottoms and the first bikini in general. It's pretty simple, but I like that it has this extra little detail, and I like a good, simple, like, tie pair of bottoms. So yes, that is the final product. I also have a tutorial for how to make this top, so if you want to make the whole thing, you can. I got that fabric from the Fabric Fairy, by the way. It's super soft and nice. For the next one, we have Scout. Hi, I love you. Okay, we have this pair of like marble bottoms, which I paired with a 1 shoulder top. This I also got the fabric from the Fabric Fairy. I get a lot of my fabric from there, but I have discovered some new ones recently that I really like for swimwear fabric, so I will link those below. But yes, that is that one. Let me know if you want me to show you how to make that top, because I don't have a tutorial for it yet. Okay, now we have this tiny little top that I honestly, like, If you couldn't tell from the German comment at the beginning, I'm partially from there. I'm a dual citizen and I grew up in both countries. And this is the kind of swimsuit that I'm cool wearing in Europe because they don't care how small your swimsuits are or if you're wearing one at all in a lot of Europe. So this one I would wear there, but it's tiny. But if you want something small and sexy to wear, this is a good one. And I have a tutorial up for that already. And here are the bottoms. They obviously are a little bit different. I didn't do a side tie, I just did a little connecting strap. And I really like that look too, almost even better than the side tie because it's less likely to like untie and fall off or something, but that's really a matter of preference. So yes, that is that swimsuit with really fun fruit on it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that very well. I also got this fabric from the Fabric Fairy, big surprise. Next we have another pair just like the last one, but in black, because you can never have enough just plain black pairs of bikini bottoms in my opinion. And I think the same thing about triangle bikini tops. I love them, they're just so easy to wear. And this one I like a lot because it has extra straps. And there are two different ways that I wear it, which I can show you now. What's cool about this is that you could actually wear it as like a bra underneath your clothes, because I know it's a trend right now to have like a crop top on and have straps coming down from your shirt or up from your bottoms. So you could make this as a swimsuit, but also just to wear regularly and to look good with current trends. And speaking of which, I'm making a video next week where I thrifted a whole bunch of current trends. But yeah, if you want to know how to keep up with trends, but in a cheap way that's good for the planet, check out next week's video too. Moving on, I just threw this pair of bottoms together really fast for this video. It was so easy and fast to make. So I will show you how to make them now. These are high-waisted, but they don't have to be. The concept is just that these are your regular bikini bottoms. There are no straps to them, and they're also seamless and reversible. So choose two colors you like, and this is like the pattern that you would follow to make reversible bottoms.
Moving on to the second pair of bottoms, you're going to need the same materials. I forgot to mention before, you'll need 100% polyester thread, and then again use existing swimsuits or underwear to cut out your fabric. This time you're going to put them right sides together, your regular fabric and your lining fabric, and sew the side edges, and you can just do a straight stitch for that as well. After that, you're going to flip one inside out, well actually right side out, and you're going to put one inside the other, keeping right sides together. Make sure to line up the sides of it really well, and then you're going to sew all the way around the edges, but leave the bottom edge open. Just sew those side edges for now. That's how to look once you're done with that. And now you're going to do a little bit of origami. You're going to flip one side out and then put it, like sandwich it in between the other side as I'm showing you now. And then make sure to line up that bottom edge, the crotch edge, and then you're just going to sew around that opening and make sure to leave a 1-inch opening in the lining side, because that's what you're going to use to make it seamless and reversible. After you're done with that, you're going to put both of these together. It's going to be the two outside layers that you're going to put together, and as you sew, you're just going to have to kind of pull one side through the other. It's a little bit confusing, but make sure that basically one side is sandwiched inside the other, and here you can see how I pull it through as I sew. Once you're done sewing that, you're already almost done. Another thing you can do for each of these if you want is add some elastic to the sides in the back, and that'll keep it from rolling in and from like the lining fabric showing when you're wearing them. So I normally do that just to keep things in place, but I didn't with this one because I was in a hurry. So you can do it either way. Some people find that it makes it a little bit too tight and uncomfortable, so just experiment with it and see what you like best.
So yeah, that is the final product. Also, here's the top, and I can show you how to make that too. What's nice about it is it's pretty much just like a sports bra, so if you are doing water sports or you just want to wear something that you know is going to stay in place, this is a really good, simple bikini top to do that with. And same with these bottoms. They're not going to go anywhere. There's nothing fancy to them, but they are just functional and really cute, I think. So that is how the final product looks. Oh, this fabric, guess where I got it? The Fabric Fairy. You got it. Next up, we have this purple one that I really love. The bottoms I made exactly the same way. It's just my favorite style of bottoms because they're so easy, and I like to make interesting tops and not have too much going on the bottom. So did that for this too. I got this fabric from the Fabric Fairy. I can link all of these fabrics below by the way, in case you want to get them too. And this top, I haven't made a tutorial for it yet, but I can if you want. It's got this cute opening in front, and it's very sexy, I think, and makes the girls look good, which is saying something because I don't have a lot to show off. Next, we have one that I made recently, and it's one of my new favorites. It's a pretty simple top, but I like that it has wide straps at the top. I think it's a really cute look, and I love, love, love this fabric. This one I actually got somewhere else. It's from knitfabric.com, and here are the bottoms, which are again the same style. I'm obsessed with the swimsuit. I can't wait for it to warm up because I think this will be perfect on a beach somewhere palmy and warm. Can 2021 can the pandemic let up yet? That would be fantastic because I have swimsuits up the wazoo to wear. Did I really just say up the wazoo? Nobody says that anymore. Anyway, I also made a matching scrunchie. I made a matching scrunchie to go with that. Cannot wait to wear that. Next, we have an original design of mine, and I wanted to show this to you because the bottoms have just like a similar take on what we just made, except at the end you attach a strap to the top in a different color. The easy way out is to do what I did here, where you just sew it on at the top separately. But if you want to make it seamless and reversible, you can go in through the bottom, and the same way that you sew around that top part, you would attach this. So there's that. I also have a tutorial up for that already. An original design that will be available soon in my own swimwear brand. Next, we have a similar pair of bottoms like I just showed you, but here is what the entire swimsuit looks on. I had so much fun playing with the lines and colors in this one. I think it's just a very cute, functional swimsuit. So let me know if you want me to show you how to make this top, because I don't have a tutorial for that or for the bottoms, so I could make that for you. Let me know what you think and if you like it. All right, we're getting somewhere. Next, we have one of my favorites. We have this pair of bottoms, and they go with this like bright green top. And I absolutely love this one because it's a little bit unique. It's also an original design of mine, and it makes things look good. It just pushes things together and makes you look like you got something there, even if you don't. So if you are also in the itty bitty titty committee with me, that's how this looks. I think it's really flattering on. So let me know if you want a tutorial for that one because I don't have that up yet. Next, I've shown you this top before because I actually do have a tutorial for this one. It's just your simple bandeau tie front bikini top. It literally doesn't get any easier than this. This is the easiest top to make ever. And then I have a simple pair of bottoms to go with it. Also, that fabric and the last one I got from the Fabric Fairy, but actually this fabric I got from fabric.com. Moving along, we have this 2-in-1 bikini top. I absolutely love this one too, just because, like I said, you can wear it 2 different ways, and I think you could do this with any print and it would look really cute. I recorded this, but I haven't uploaded it yet, so let me know if you want a tutorial for this one. The bottoms are also just plain simple bottom, and oh, that was it. We're done. So yes, that is all I have for you today. Let me know which swimsuits were your favorite and what other tutorials you want to see. Summer is honestly right around the corner. It's March, which means almost spring, which means summer is like, it's gonna be here before we know it. So if you want to get some swimsuits ready for when summer is here, I am happy to help you out with some more tutorials. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful. Again, please like and subscribe if you found it helpful at all. I would really appreciate it. And stay tuned for next week's thrifting video. See you then!